So I literally just rolled out of bed, probably still got some sleep in my eyes, but before I do my live stream playing some Silent Hill 2, quick plug, Twitch link down below, I wanted to talk about the polarizing character that is Lieutenant Dan, because social media needed somebody like this. And this is just such a crazy story that's kind of gone in all sorts of different directions. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap. Lieutenant Dan is basically a madman out of Florida who decided that he was gonna stay on his boat through the hurricane, which, if I'm being honest, sounds like one of the stupidest ideas that I've ever heard in my life. But that aside, I'm pretty sure we call him Lieutenant Dan because he only has one leg, and I'm guessing he doesn't have that much going for him and probably couldn't really get himself out of Florida. So for whatever reason, he decided the best bet is for him to stay on a boat.
Explain to them why you're deciding to stick out a Category 5, one of the worst hurricanes in Tampa history, out on a 20-foot sailboat in Tampa Harbor.
My faith in God. I don't put my faith in man. God told me to come out here and get a boat. I came out here and got a boat. And everything that he's been telling me over the last 2 days is I'm doing the right thing. He's got my back. I'm in good shape. I ain't sweating it. We're gonna ride this one out. We got set up the way we know what we're doing, and as long as the water just keeps rising, we'll be fine.
Will you be wearing a life jacket?
Hell no.
Are you gonna be able to swim if it need be?
In circles.
Can you swim with one leg or what?
Yeah, I can float like a damn champ, but swimming I just go in circles.
So the plan's just to stick it out here?
Yeah, I mean, the water's gonna come in, it's gonna rise. If you're on land, it's gonna flood, you're risking drowning. I'm in a boat. The boat goes up with the water. So even if the boat goes up 100 feet in the air, I'm gonna be up 100 feet in the air with the water. So it's really, the safest place in the world to be is on my boat. And I got room for one more female.
Give the people some words of wisdom out there.
Just, you know what to do. Just be safe. Don't do stupid shit. And we'll all be all right. We'll be here, we'll be here tomorrow and the day after.
Perfect, man. Let's go one day at a time. Let's do it.
All right.
Now, I'm not exactly sure how this went viral. I assume that it's either somebody he knows or someone just happened to come across him and recorded him, posted it online, and the shitstorm began, and that shit just went crazy across social media with everybody trying to check in to see what's going on with him. And if I have to be honest with you, I thought that this man was going to die. I was pretty sure we were going to lose him if he decided to stay in his boat by shore during a hurricane. Thankfully, that wasn't the case, though. My man, Lieutenant Dan, did make it through, and then a lot of shit has happened since then. One of the most well-known streamers decided to offer him a $100,000 boat and a whole lot of money to start streaming on Kick. And I get it to an extent because right now he's viral. He's everywhere, and I feel like they're looking at Lieutenant Dan like he's potentially the next Hawk Tuah girl who's going crazy. She's got a podcast. She's on Kick. She's doing a lot of different things, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not upset with her fame. I know some people are. Some people are like, yo, it's crazy. Why is she popular? I really don't care. I feel like it's no different than the lottery, right? Like you buy a ticket, the chances of you winning that are so slim to none, but it might happen, right? Somebody has to win it. And it just happened to be her, and she's living her life, and I'm happy for her. But I think that they looked at Lieutenant Dan like the next version of her. I don't think that that's going to be the case, but I'm very intrigued to see how this plays out.
We were able to come up. I'm going to be able to pay for a boat for you. We're going to get you a nice boat in the range of $50,000 to $100,000. And we're going to get you a full-time Kick deal, which is a live streaming deal where you can stream your entire voyages and all your adventures. And you could have a passive income come in. And you're gonna be, you're gonna have a Kick deal, man, a live streaming deal. So you could live stream and connect with fans all over the world, and they could really see your adventure, man.
Now, this whole situation did not go all that smoothly because he was offered all of this stuff, and then a whole bunch of shit started to come out on social media with people saying that he had done some stuff with kids in the past. Like a whole lot of crazy shit. Thankfully, that was discredited. He has a similar last name to somebody, but the first name is different. And the person that actually did all the things that they accused Lieutenant Dan of, if I'm not mistaken, is in jail for like 100+ years. Like he's not getting out anytime soon. But he does still have a history, and somebody posted up 14 mugshots from him being arrested. And I'm hearing things like he tried to set a lady on fire at some point, and it's just wild to me. But hey, listen, everybody deserves a second chance, I guess. But he did attempt his first stream, and he's already banned off of Kick from it because of the fact that he said the N-word.
Now, I got no problem with Terrence. Give me what you owe me, pay me what you owe me, and we'll be cordial, all right? But if you want to get back into my good graces, you're going to have to take time. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to be hard. Because once I cut you off, you're done. Sorry. All right? That's it. You're done. You do me wrong. I don't care about the money. I don't. I got enough money in my pocket right now. I can live the week.
Now, I don't think it's a permanent ban. I did see some people say in the community notes that he wasn't banned on Kick. So I don't know if this is just a rumor or if he is banned, but he's not permanently banned. Regardless, this looks like it's going to be a wild, wild ride. So I'm locked in. I'm here for it. We're going to see what happens and where this goes. And if some crazy shit happens, which I feel like inevitably is going to be the case, we will definitely be talking about it. This shit might bang for all I know. This dude might turn his whole life around, go travel, do IRL streams, and become a monstrous streamer. I have no idea. At the end of the day, I'm rooting for him and hoping for that to happen, as opposed to like the worst possible shit. But I'm not going to hold my breath, because I'm going to be real with you, bro. After that first clip and the fact that he already got himself in trouble, I don't think it's going to go so well. I don't think they know exactly who they just signed up to get on their platform, but I did find a clip from his supposed daughter. I don't know if this is true. I haven't seen any community notes saying that it's not, but she seems to think that them giving him all of this money and attention is going to lead to him dying sooner than later.
Lieutenant Dan was doing just fine without all that money. Y'all TikTok famous people and all that, y'all blowing him up, and he gonna be dead before he can even enjoy that boat and stuff, because look at him. After y'all got a hold of him and now he's high as on all these videos. Is it just weed? Is it just weed? Yes, I'm his daughter. I'm his daughter. And I've had to keep tabs on that man for 10 years trying to make sure that he's alive. And now he's going to get all of this and probably end up dead because of it. Probably end up dead because of it. And I'm really not trying to give it much energy aside from just making sure that he's alive. That's what I try to do. I try to just make sure he's alive and he's good. But y'all are gonna put him in the grave. Put him in the grave early for making him famous and giving him this money and offering him this shit. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know. You don't know that man. You don't know him at all. Nobody actually cares for him either. Nobody actually cares. Y'all are just using him to make him famous, make yourselves more famous, make yourself look good. But nobody cares.
So it feels like it's real, the way that she talked about it, the fact that she was crying a little bit. I mean, obviously people can act, but it felt genuine. And I can feel for her saying that she's cared for him and kind of looked after him to make sure he's alive for the past 10 years, because that's kind of what I've done with a friend. I've been more hands-on helping, but that shit is very stressful. And if all of a sudden that person was given a whole lot of money and a whole lot of attention, I know things wouldn't go well, because they're just not of the mindset to understand how to handle it properly. And I know that it's going to just go off the rails, whether it leads to drugs or other things. And I can see that that's what she's nervous about, because obviously he has a past of doing drugs. And if he suddenly has $100,000, yeah, maybe he's good right now and he's riding off of this high, but eventually that ends, right? The financial gain does not necessarily offset any issues that you have mentally, emotionally. Like, it doesn't fix that. We actually talked about this on my stream the other day, where I said financially, that's the most stress that I have. So if I was suddenly given $100,000, I'd be the happiest man alive. Like, I would be so happy, but it's because I'm not dealing with a lot of other issues. I don't have any mental issues. I have nothing else going on. Whereas there are some people like Lieutenant Dan, which I'm guessing has gone to drugs because of some other things going on, trying to escape a feeling, things like that. And so having the money and the means to go right back down that path, if he ever decides to, it could be a scary road. So we'll see what happens. I'm, again, wishing the best for him. I don't want anything bad to happen to this man, even though he got a little wild on stream, said some things that he shouldn't. But we'll check in and see about this. Let me know what you guys think, or if there's more information you guys have about this that I've missed, please let me know. Appreciate you. I will catch you in the next one, homies.